To other news, and the crisis in Queensland Rail has claimed the heads of the board chairman and the CEO. They've resigned after a barrage of criticism over cancellations. Former TransLink CEO Neil Scales has been appointed to replace Helen Gluer. As Claire Barnes reports, the opposition now wants the scalp of the Transport Minister too.
On morning radio, the Premier faced more questions over the rail debacle.
It's not good enough. It's simply not good enough.
Anastasia Palaszczuk promised heads would roll. Now the probe into what went wrong has claimed its first high-profile victims, including the chairman, Michael Klug. Late this afternoon, the boss of Queensland Rail, Helen Gluer, also resigned during a board meeting, just days after apologising for the timetable crisis that triggered commuter chaos.
I know that we have got this wrong. I can't explain why we've got this wrong, but we will be looking at that in the very short term.
100 services were cancelled last Friday because there weren't enough drivers to operate the Redcliffe Peninsula line. The opposition maintains it's the Transport Minister who should be out of a job.
The buck stops with the Minister. The Premier has made that clear.
But the LNP refused to respond to reports cuts to rail training under the Newman government contributed to the shortage.
Labor and the unions are looking for everyone else possible to blame rather than looking at their own performance.
Earlier this week, the head of operations, Mark Skinner, was also stood down over the crisis.
We want to get to the bottom of it. We want it fixed.
The resignations haven't immediately solved the problem. QR says there will be further timetable changes tomorrow. Claire Barnes, 10 Eyewitness News.